Liam was only 8 when he understood that childhood wasn't something he was going to have for very long. His father had left one cold November morning, leaving behind nothing but a half-written note and unpaid bills that fell like rain over their tiny apartment. His mother, Claire, worked 2 jobs cleaning offices at dawn and waiting tables at night. Liam saw the world through her tired eyes. He learned early that strength wasn't loud. It whispered through the cracks of broken days. While other kids played soccer after school, Liam hurried home to cook dinner, fold laundry, and help his mom finish her shift by mopping the diner floors. He never complained. He simply believed life was something you carried, not something you escaped. But he was still just a child. One evening, Liam found his mother on the kitchen floor, her hands trembling from exhaustion. She forced a smile, but her eyes gave her away. "Mom, you need rest," he whispered. "I will rest," she said, "when you don't need to carry this alone." That night, lying on his thin mattress, Liam made a promise to himself. "I will make our life easier, even if I break trying." School wasn't easy. He sat in the back, trying to stay awake after long nights, but something in him refused to fail. He studied after his chores, sometimes until the morning birds sang. His English teacher, Mrs. Howard, noticed. "You carry something heavy, Liam," she said one afternoon. "Yes, ma'am," he replied. "But I'm strong enough." Mrs. Howard entered him in an academic competition without telling him. He won 2nd place. When she handed him the certificate, he couldn't take his eyes off the small golden border. It felt like the first thing in his life he earned for himself. Years passed. His mother's health grew worse, but Liam's determination only grew stronger. At 16, he took a part-time job stocking shelves at a grocery store. His classmates teased him, but he didn't care. They didn't know what it felt like to open an empty fridge. What they didn't know was that Liam wasn't just working for money, he was preparing for his dream. He wanted to become a physical therapist, someone who helped people stand again. Because for most of his life he had been helping someone who could barely stand at all. One winter day, his mother collapsed while walking home. Liam ran to the hospital as if the world depended on his footsteps. When he saw her lying on the bed, pale but still trying to smile, something broke inside him. "Don't cry," she whispered. "I'm not crying," he lied, wiping his face. "You've carried so much, Liam. More than any boy should." "I can carry more," he said fiercely. "I won't drop anything." But life had one more test for him. College felt impossible, too expensive, too far, too big for someone like him. But when he looked at the stack of scholarship forms on the kitchen table, he remembered his mother's words. "One day you won't carry this alone." He applied to every scholarship he could find. Essays, interviews, late-night writing sessions, he poured his entire heart into them. Weeks passed with no answer. Then one afternoon, he came home and saw his mom holding a letter with shaking hands. "Liam," she whispered, tears filling her eyes, "you did it." Full scholarship. He froze. The invisible weight he'd carried for years, finally slipped from his shoulders. Not because life got easy, but because he finally saw the life he had been fighting for. On the day he left for college, his mother hugged him tighter than ever. "You carried us, Liam," she said. "And because of you, we can finally stand." As the bus pulled away, Liam looked forward, not back. For the first time in his life, the road ahead felt lighter. Because he realized something powerful.